Hello everyone, welcome to our website themedicaldevices.com, wherein we do videos or blogs and reviews about different kinds of devices. Most of them are the latest ones that's already out of the market. Today, what I'm gonna do is to do a video about this brand new Abbott Freestyle Libre flash glucose monitoring device. How can you avail of this one? First, if you are a diabetic or considered to be type 1 or type 2, you can ask your doctor to, you just need a prescription from your doctor and also your insurance. If you have those two, then your doctor can fax that prescription to your pharmacy, and the pharmacy will be able to provide you with this monitoring system. So you only have two kinds. This is the sensor. This is the one that you're gonna put on your skin, and this is the reader. It's just like a glucose monitoring device. That's the way it looks like. So let's open the box. Actually, I have used this one, so I just want to show you what's inside of it. So when you open it, so this is the Freestyle Libre reader. So since I've been using it, it's already been set up. This is also used as a glucose meter. You just have to buy the strip and then you insert it here. So there's only one button, so just press it hard, and then see it says check glucose meter. So this is, for example, you already have inserted the sensor on your skin or on your arm, then this will show up, and then you just have to scan it, and then you can get your numbers. So see, there's also a time where it can wait for you to scan. If you did not scan it, this will come out. It says scan timeout. So I just press OK. So this is more of like the main menu. So you have, if you want to check your glucose, you just press this check glucose, and then you can scan your arm. Now, if you don't like that one, you want to go back to the menu, just press this, and then you are back to the main menu. So what's in this monitor? First one is the date, and then it also shows here how many more days that you have your sensor. This is more of like, usually a sensor lasts for 10 days. So you will see here how many days you still have before you change to a new one. This is more of the settings. This is the alarm, the bell part, and the review history. When I click the review history, it is like very easy to maneuver. It says review history. This is the logbook, the daily graph, average glucose, and then daily pattern, time and target, low glucose events, and the sensor usage. So if you want to go back, so each one, let's see, logbook. Hold on. There you go. So you see, these are the numbers, or my logbook, the numbers that I have during the previous days or last month. So you see, I'll press OK. The daily graph. What's in the daily graph? So it's more of like just a pattern of if you are in your target range or not. So the reason why there's none, because I have not used my sensor yet. So anyway, there will be like a graph, a line in there to show. Let's go back. This is the average glucose. Average glucose, just to show you more of like where is your target blood glucose level, just like this one. So during the time between 12 in midnight to 6 a.m., my average glucose is 146. It's between 137 to 170. So it basically, this is auto-generated, more of like whatever number that is input in this reader, it is the one who's going to generate and give you a number, an average number. Daily patterns. So it's more of like same one as the graph, just to show you there's nothing in here. So there you go. So more of like within the last 30 days, what is my sugar, if I'm in the target range or not. So those, the dark one, that is the more of like my sugar, and those gray ones, that's the above levels that I have. So time in targets. So this is more of like from the past 14 or for the past 17 days, my in target, well, as you can see, 45% is of the time that I have used this reader, it's above my average or above my normal sugar levels. Next one is the low glucose event. This is if, for example, it will sense if you had an episode of low blood sugars. So which is, yeah, I had one episode between 12 to 6 in midnight, 6 to 12. So yeah, it will tell you exactly how much. And then the sensor usage, this is more of like, okay, so how many scans per day did I use this one, or the data that they have captured. So this is basically what is in the reader. Now let's check this sensor. If you do or going to start this kind of checking, per box you have one piece of that sensor, and you will need per month 3 boxes, and that each box is good for 10 days. So what's inside this sensor? You have this sensor pack, and also this, I'll just show you. So this is the sensor pack. This one is just like a small cup of ice cream, and this one is, I'll show you. Can you see this one? So this is the sensor applicator. Okay, see. So how to use this one? You also have alcohol prep. So this is just for you to apply on your skin prior to putting this sensor. So now what we're going to do is to first open this sensor pack. And then also the sensor applicator. The next one, as you can see, this dark line should be in line with this small line, or it should be in the same level, and then just press it down until you hear a click. So this is ready. Now, of course, before and after doing everything, you have to wash your hands, right? So I did wash my hands before I start holding these things. Now, next one is, this is the alcohol prep. So more of like just to for this sensor to stick better on your skin. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this one on my arm. Usually this kind of sensor, the Freestyle Libre sensor, they are applied or they're put on the back of your arm. So how do you do that one? This is my arm, so I'm gonna put it at the back part. And then, so clean it up. I have one more. So I usually do it from center outwards and then let it dry. So let it dry before you use this sensor. Now, if it's already dry, so I have pulled this out. You can see there is this small needle in there. Well, actually, that won't, it will go in your skin, but it won't stay there. Can you see that one? So that's just more of like to insert that sensor in your on your skin. So, and then this one, I'm going to just put it here on where I have cleaned that part. And then press it hard until you hear a click. Okay. So when you hear the click sound, just remove this. Okay. So, and then just press it firmly on the side. Okay. So, the next one, if it's good, go get your reader, press it again, press it firmly, and then it says check glucose. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to scan my reader. Okay, so because my old reader, it didn't finish the 10 days, it usually says if I want to use or to start a new one. So I'll just click the yes. And then it says start new sensor. You have to scan again. How do you scan? You just have to put the sensor like 4 centimeters from the reader, 4 centimeters from the sensor, and then you scan it. So it says new sensor starting up, and it will be used, or you can use it after 12 hours from the time that you have scanned it. So meaning I have to wait 12 hours before I can use this one. Okay, so that is how easy to put this Abbott Freestyle Libre flash glucose monitoring system. Now, what are the pros and the cons of this one? I like this one. I like the way it stick on my skin. But the thing is, sometimes the adhesive does not stick on you. So most of the time, that is my issue, because when I put the new sensor in, it won't stick, and then it just comes off without me noticing it. And then so more of like you have wasted the one sensor for your 10 days. So that's one thing that I don't like about it. And then the other one, probably it's more of like, since it's on your arm, most people, especially those people that does not know about it yet, because this is a new sensor device, new glucose monitoring device, they thought that it's like a nicotine patch. So I do not smoke, but since it looks like a patch, they usually ask if it is a nicotine patch, which is really not. But other than that, the price, I like the price. It's cheaper than the other brand, and it stays longer, because usually the other brand, it just like stays 3 to 4 days, but this, it can stay on you for 10 days, which is really very good. So you just need 3 boxes or 3 sensors for the entire month. And so the concern, or I think the one thing that we can do in order for this sensor to stay for 10 days is to use an armband. So my husband and I Googled for an armband that will be suitable for a Freestyle Libre device, and we have seen this kind. This is a Freestyle Libre Sensor Armband, and it has different colors. I have chosen the gray. So I'll show you how it is applied. It's really very easy. So it's just like an armband. So see, and then the only thing I don't like in this one is that sometimes, probably most of the time, for brand new devices like this one, especially plastic, they have an excess sharp thing that is coming out on the sides. That is, no, I don't like that one. But for this part, I don't feel anything. And then other ones, so the way you use this is you have to put it in you. And then, so you see this part, it's gonna go in there. Okay, and then you just have to adjust it. Adjust it to the way you want it now. Sometimes you need someone to help you out, because this is like, it's not a Velcro type, it's more of a garterized thing. Actually, I am not a fan of garters, so I prefer a Velcro so that you can adjust it easily, but this type it's not. So yeah, and voila, this is how it looks like. So it's more of like you have a cell phone or something, a belt here. I usually see people with this kind, those that are doing exercises, they are putting something on their arm. But this is just for protection. If, for example, you when you apply the sensor and it didn't stick, you can use this one. But I don't think you can use it when you're sleeping. Sometimes it's too tight. This one is just fine. So anyway, that is the Freestyle Libre Flash Glucose Monitoring System. I hope that you have enjoyed. Our next video would be about other kinds of medical devices. To hope you can follow us. If you have comments, questions, you can put it below. And what else? Oh, one more thing. Most of the people, they ask if this kind of Freestyle Libre is just for the arm. Actually, I have researched it. Most of the time, they just put it on the arm. But some have tried putting it on their thigh or on their abdomen, their belly. But the thing is, they said that since when they use that one, the problem is when you are using your pants, it's more of like sometimes it goes on that part, and it's really not that good. So probably that's the reason why they prefer using the arm instead of just or using the thigh or the abdomen. But anyway, so that is my video about this Freestyle Libre Flash Glucose Monitoring device, and I will see you soon. Thank you.